Hello to the one viewer, maybe it's myself. But yeah, we're gonna be building a Mode Sonnet today. I already tested the PCB because I didn't want to waste people's time. But yeah, it works, so that's cool. That's always a good sign to see that the PCB works. I guess I'll just show the box a little bit. I know the camera's a little too close, unfortunately, but my angle of the desk can't really go any higher. But yeah, here's the PCB. Everything's great. It's working really well. I ordered extra PE foam. I like how everything with Mode is in these little containers. That's really nice. You know, all of the screws are in little baggies, all the little rubber feet. They even included a syringe with lube for the stabs, so that's really nice because normally I have to suck up that lube myself with my own syringe. And the included little screwdriver and switch puller and keycap puller is really cute too. The screwdriver is actually like way higher quality than I expected, but I've never bought a Mode board before, so if those of you who have the 80 or maybe the 65, maybe you've had the experience already, but this is my first time, so that's really cool. This is the plate. I went with a palm plate, so it's going to be a little softer, even though I'm normally a brass girl, so I'm really expanding my horizons this time. Yeah, extra PE foam. I think I'm just gonna, I want it to be really like soft and foamy. That's probably like kind of a meme at this point, but I don't have a board like that, so the foam for the PCB. I also plan on using this. And even more foam. So that is cool. Or oh, this is that like extra silicone piece you can put in the back if you want. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet. We'll decide as we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna put all of this away for now. I'm kind of limited with my space, so we're just gonna try our best to not knock everything over for now. But I'm just gonna throw this on the floor. If I don't rip my headphones out of my ear. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna throw this on the floor. Maybe on the floor on this side of the desk. Yes. Great. Cool. Oh yeah, here are the feet. We're gonna be putting on the feet first. Glizzy mat. Shout out to my hot dog fans, am I right, ladies? This is gonna be for later, but I just wanted to show off the accent and the weight. What are we doing? I just got I didn't get anything fancy like a copper weight or brass, but yeah, I went with the gold accent. That's cool. And the weight is just black. And yeah, I don't know, I expected it to be a little heavier, but it's not a bad thing. I'm happy with it. So yeah, we will play with that much later into the build, but that's fun. Throwing it on the ground. Let's see if I stub my toe on this board at any time. And now for the main event, the body yaddy yaddy of this board. I already opened it last night, but I wanted to recreate the unboxing experience for those that are just interested in seeing it. So here it is in all of its glory. I went with a green top, gold bottom. Gold is fun. I like the color. My lighting isn't the best, but oh well. The first thing I want to do, bless you, my cat just sneezed, but I don't think anyone could hear that. First thing we're going to do is put in the feet. Even though I have this nice glizzy mat to cover everything, I still want to, you know, not throw anything on the ground or make it too... I'm clumsy, so we're going to put the feet on first. And that's what the build guide says, so we're going to listen to the guide, we're going to follow instructions. Yeah, we're going to peel these little footsies off. Oh yeah, the peel. I hope I don't misalign these, because I'm not the best sticker putter-oner. Like, I've ruined many a screen protector on my phone before, but that's alright. Oh no. I don't like committing to this. No. Oh no. Okay, that's not bad. Just get in there, baby. Oh yeah. Cool. No, it's kind of crooked. No, I already messed it up. It's fine. This board is for personal use. It's not a build for a friend or anyone. It's not a gift. It's just a gift to myself. Foot number 2. Here we go. Make sure. I feel like these feet are a little too long for what the shape is. That might just. Oh no, that's really crooked. Oh no. I never claimed to be a good builder. Everything's a little bit scuffed, but that's okay. We like it a little scuffed around here in this house. Oh no, that looks bad. No. It's already stuck in. I'm just gonna accept it and move on. We're already off to a great start. Fun. Now we're gonna detach the bottom case. Of course, I put that little screwdriver on the floor, so I'm gonna be rummaging around for it. So that's not fun, but it is what it is. I wish I had a bigger desk, but we are confined within the spaces that we have. I'm just gonna put all of these things up here so that they're easier to access in the future. Open up this little... I don't know if I'll use this keycup puller. I guess it's nice to have a 2-in-1. I only have separate switching keycap pullers, so that's fun. When I initially saw this, I was like, oh, is this a switch stem holder that's included? And now I'm like, why did I think that? But that would have been sick if it was. Gonna detach the bottom case. Just see. So far I'm very happy with the Mode Sonnet unboxing experience though. I ordered this board at the end of April, so it's been a bit of a wait. Not as long of a wait as keycap sets, of course, but yeah. Oh, and it's magnetic. That's cool. I was expecting it to not be, honestly. I thought they may have not cheapened out because it's still like a fun... I would say it's like a mid-size board, you know? But so far the experience has been very nice. Oh yeah. There it is. Separated. I tried to read the build guide ahead of time, so I'm not stopping and reading too often, but let's see. I still have it open on my other monitor just in case, because I don't want to ruin this. Okay, detach it. Cool. And then we have to attach the daughter board to the bottom case. Okay, I have the daughter board plugged into the PCB right now because I tested it before the stream started, but now I'm gonna detach it and we can screw it in, and then I'll eventually plug it back in too. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty. Yeah, and there are tinier screws for this. I need to use the M2x3 fastener. See, the thing is, I don't know what screw is which. I know I can look at pictures of it, but that's okay. It's the shortest ones. That's a good sign. I just need to... They're all in one little baggie, unfortunately. They're short and little. I think it's these. Is my hand even visible? No, that one's slightly longer. I do wish these were separated. That would have improved the experience, but overall, very good so far. It's mainly just like, I'm like, oh, what if I pick the wrong screw? And now I'm like, is this... There we go. I guess I'll just throw these back into the bag for now. Get in there, baby. Yeah, there we go. And grab one of these other connectors for the smaller screw. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. I have a WOW stick too, but I figured it would be fun to use the hardware that it came with. And let's see. Let's go scroll back down. There we go. Yeah. What's funny is I've actually never built a board with the daughter board before, which sounds wild because so many of them have it, but the boards that I do have currently all have the USB ports on the side, where I've never needed to use a daughter board ever, which is bizarre, but that's the truth. This is my first time. Not like I'm super experienced or anything, but I did that a little too tight, and now it's a little misaligned. And now I'm like pulling it. We love it. We love being a little crooked, right? I also have another stream going on in the background just to like get Overwatch 2 skins because Battle Pass? Who is she? I don't know her. But I don't know. I'm not very good at Overwatch to the no people watching, but I mainly just play Overwatch against AI, in all honesty. Like, I know that's really embarrassing, but I just like to like shoot around, you know? It's fun to just kind of get drunk and shoot around, but I'm too sensitive to actually play with humans, so I just prefer to like play against AI with other people on my team against the AI, but I feel like the people who play against AI are just like chill. They're not gonna get mad at you for making a mistake, you know, because there's no skin in the game. There's like absolutely nothing to lose. Cool, daughter board in. Great, okay, and then install PE foam sheet if you want. You can lay it on top of the PCB. That's part of the steps. And I do intend on using that foam sheet, so we are going to do that. Oh, as I make an old lady noise to bend over, grab the PCB. We love it. Oh. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. I'm gonna move this off to the side so I can set the PCB down comfortably. There we go. That's fun. Just to dampen the noise a little bit. Cool. And then insert stabs afterwards. Okay, we can do that. We're gonna be using TX stabs today, V2. So fortunately, like, I don't know what it is, but TX stabs like really hurt my fingies when they're V3 and they're like separate, snapping them in. And I'm gonna be real. I'm a little lazy. Did I balance these wires? No. Am I probably gonna regret that later? Absolutely. And will I probably just go back and do it after the fact? after being annoyed for like 6 months? Probably. But, you know, hey, it happens. So we are just gonna put them in as is, and then I'll just... Mode included a syringe with... What kind of loop is it? Actually, I didn't even check. Oh, it's 205G0. So, yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna make that work. And use that. But yeah, we're not doing a 7U spacebar. I know some people will be disappointed, but this is just a very standard 6.25U. The PCB is 1.6 millimeters, so none of the thinner TX stabs. But I think also what's a good feature of this PCB is it actually tells you like which one is the 6.25 and which one is the 7U. So for people who are maybe a little inexperienced or it's their first time, it's like they'll know where to put the switch and it won't be difficult. So that's cool. And it's just a matter of getting it through. I might need to grab some tweezers to get these in. Stabilizers are a struggle, but I'm also not a skilled builder or anything. I'm just a wee lass trying my best. Yeah, I always kind of have to squeeze these to shove them through. I don't even know if I'm getting it on camera. Get in there. This is always a struggle. Sometimes I do this in really poor lighting in the dark too, and that does not help me or anyone. Oh, and I'm getting plastic flakies all over the place, so that's cool. Maybe I'll try to grab a different pair of tweezers that give me a little more grip. This is also a weird time of the day to stream. I'm normally working, but I took today off because my mom was visiting and I had to take her to the airport today, so that was cool. I got to take the rest of the day off, and it was the perfect time because I got the sonnet in the mail yesterday, so it's cool that I didn't have to work today. That's always fun. Come on, I feel like Glizzy Mat is hindering me a bit too. It's probably a better way to do this. Oh, there we go. There we go, baby. 1/2 of one stab down. 4 more to go, or 3 more to go. I'm glad that it's not a full-size board, which is what I've normally have and build, or 1800s. There we go. Yay. Getting the other stabs. I've had these TX stabs for a while, because I think when they initially were like hyped up and we didn't know they would be like readily available, I ordered a bunch all at once where I probably didn't need to, and now I just have TX stabs hanging out at home ready to be used. And I just hope that like all the boards I build in the future will be 1.6 millimeter PCBs. But I generally like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not like a huge fan of flex all the time. Like, I know it's popular, or there are like boards like the Blueberry that are intentionally really flexy, and that's cool, it's a cool feature, but it's just personally not my preference. I like a really thick, stiff experience. But a little bit of flex is okay. Like, I'm still open to trying like leaf spring mounted boards just for that like flexier experience, but it's just not my first choice, you know. If I can get this in, God. TX stabs really know how to hurt me. They always hurt my fingies every time. Ow, come on. Maybe I'm just not strong enough, like, I always struggle with this every time. There we go, just get in there. Ow, my hands hurt. Two more stabs to go, we can do this. It's not that hard, we can do it, it's fine. There we go. I think just angling it perfectly with the glizzy mat where I can still, you know, they don't hit the bottom of the mat, but I can still push them through and have the majority of the board be on the mat. It's the way to go. We're almost done. And of course I'm gonna have like one random TX stab. I always have to buy more than one of these kits, unless you can buy like the separate 2U stab ones, because, you know, being a full-size fan, it's a bit of a struggle. I wish it came with like 5 2U stabs, but most of the time it does not. We're almost done. I need to remember and be mindful of the camera too, because I realized like that wasn't even visible on camera. It's okay, nobody's watching anyway, does it really matter? No. It's like anyone that would support me as a friend is like working, you know, because it's such a random time in the middle of the day. But that's cool. Yeah, oh, cool. We are in, and now I just gotta put the little nubs at the bottom. Which sometimes this is a challenge for me too, but I hope that we don't really have difficulty. Just to put these little tabs in there. I don't really have a name for them. I just call them like nubbies. But this part is hard sometimes. I'm glad that I don't have like really, like my fingers are kind of big, but they're not like sausagey, so it shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. Yeah, that one went in, no problem. And I know some people don't even bother putting these in, but I don't know. I like to feel secure. There we go. I know, it's not the best webcam, so I apologize. There's not really much to see details-wise, but maybe someday I can upgrade to a better setup, but for now, I just casually like to record my new builds. It's also nice too, because if something doesn't work, like the PCB, or there's a strange error, like at least I have video footage of it that I could just clip and send to the vendor if that's ever an issue. So that's nice too, just as a extra security precaution to just document everything in case you need to get a refund or a replacement part or something. Oh no, Nubby has been lost. Come here. So far, none of these have given me trouble. I'm probably speaking too soon, but we only have one stab left to go, and then we're onto switches already, I'm pretty sure, because it's hot swap, so it's a chill build this time around. No soldering iron, which I like soldering, but I wanted something where I could change out switches a little easier, and I wasn't like too particular about what layout I wanted for the Sonnet. I was just happy with the hot swap layout, so I figured why not just get hot swap. Alrighty. Stabs are in. Fun, fun, fun. Oh yeah, and we're gonna put in green jacket switches. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use like extra plate, the other plate foam too, because why not? It came with it. I ordered it, so I might as well just use it. And if I don't like the sound profile, I could just take it out. It's not the end of the world. Look at all this extra foam. It's so foamy. Oh, there's like a plastic film on top of this screw hole that I don't want to deal with later. Unless I just puncture it through. Okay, yeah, I peeled it off. There. Oh, all of them have it. That's fun. I should peel this off before it's too late, or I just didn't even notice it. I could probably use tweezers, but I'm being lazy. You know what? No. Unless this is supposed to be here for whatever reason, I don't think so. It's just a protective film. God, I can't even get this off. There we go. And then one more. Great. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna get the plate. The palm plate. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna lube the stabs first before I do this too. It's probably a better idea where I have less obstruction. I'm just getting ahead of myself here. But it's cool that it came with lube. It's not a lot of lube. That's the only issue, really. It's nice that they included that. Just to shoot it up there. Cool. I'm gonna make sure I save enough lube to evenly distribute this to each stab. There's probably room for a little more lube for each one, because I was being a little conservative trying to save everything in the syringe. But cool. Yeah, I didn't expect them to include lube, so that's cool. Do more in the space bar. Hello, Nero! Thank you for joining me on this stream journey. We already got the stabs in. We're shooting a little bit of syringe lube up here. into the housings. Might be over lubed, who knows? I'm very new to like lubing with syringes too. I'm used to just like, lubing stabs with a brush or dipping the wires in grease. It's alright. These are V2 TX stabs, so you didn't have to watch me put them together. They were already assembled and I didn't bother taking them apart because I figured that would just be tragic for everyone to watch. But oh well. Cool. We are lubed and ready to go. Just gonna throw this little syringe back in here. I like how they included that. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna put the plate foam back on. And now we're gonna put on the plate, and I might have to take my headset off to grab the switches because I forgot that they're still in this cabinet to my left. But we're gonna put Green Jacket Tactile switches from KNCKeys in here. Yeah, palm plate. Looks fun. Here we go. So far, so good. Let's see. I need to look at what screws I'm putting in here. Haha. Plate, they're like somewhere in the middle. They're like the medium screws. Fun. Cool. Gotta get the bag of screws combined together again. I think these are the plate screws. I'm not 100% sure. I should have sorted these ahead of time, but preparation? Who is she? We don't know her. Are those even the same? Like, I don't even know. Or I'm like, are there extra screws? I do wish they were labeled. Mode does such a good job with labeling like everything but these screws. It's funny. And I know if I was like more experienced, I could probably just identify them like, hey, that's this kind of screw, but that's not me. Ah, yeah, so top mount, yeah. I know, yeah, I didn't plan on ISO, but maybe I could always change it around if I wanted to. Yeah, palm plate is very unlike me since I'm normally into brass, but I wanted something a little smoother, a little softer with the sound profile. It's really foamy, so I wonder, it shouldn't be too flexy, but we'll see how it turns out. Oh, haha, there's another, I didn't realize that this, I forgot to take off one of these. Like, why do they even put these stickers here? I know it's to help with like preserving and not damaging the places to put the screws in, but it just is kind of annoying to have to peel them off with tweezers. There we go. Can screw this in now. Yeah, that's true. Anything will have more flex than brass. And I have too many boards with brass plates either on the way or already in my possession, so I'm like, come on, I need to change it up a little bit. I need to have some variety, have different plate materials. I only have FR4 aluminum and brass, so I really need to change it up. Are there any more places that I need to screw in? No? Cool. I feel like this plate foam is kind of like crooked. I did not plan this out well. I'll just have to like shove it out of the way and be like, hey, a switch belongs here? I'm walking here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna, ooh, I can stand up and grab the switches from here. Hopefully not knock anything over. There we go. And we're gonna do these. Okay, if I use the standoffs. That might help too. Yeah, I just like didn't bother using the standoffs. That's funny. But yeah, green jacket switches, the tactile ones. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, I normally, or there's some boards where I'm just like, forget the standoffs. Or with the Windex 98, the standoffs were really cheap feeling, honestly, and some of them just like fell off even after trying to put them in. So I gave up on that. I was like, no, I don't need these standoffs. We're fine. But yeah, let's start to put these switches in. With the plate foam, it's hard. I'm just gonna push it through because I can't see. I was just making sure I'm like, cool, they're north facing. We're in. I'm just gonna do the corners first. Yeah. And fortunately, with the palm plate, I don't have the issue with like Texie switches being difficult and breaking. But there we go. I don't know why I'm paranoid about some of the sockets being like not north facing. Double checking. Hopefully I don't bend any pins. But I historically do bend pins, so that's alright. Okay, yeah, for 6.2U they're north facing, so that is good to know. Cool. Just getting them in there. So far I'm happy with the green jackets. I can't really hear anything because I have my headset in with music, but yeah, you're right, Nero. Bent pins aren't too bad. I can always bend them back into shape. I always wonder, like, I've never sold switches before that I've previously used, but I'm like, oh, like some of these I'm gonna have to bend back if I ever do try to sell them, but I would probably just sell them at a discount because I'm like, these are a little scuffed, you know? Especially if they're pre-soldered and you're trying to desolder them and get all the solder off of them. I'm happy with the green jackets so far. I can't wait to hear them. I think I'll have just enough too. I might have like 1 or 2 spare switches, but that's it. Cool. Get in there. Yeah, definitely a lot more forgiving than FR4. No bleeding everywhere like last stream where like I just could not get the switches through the plate. It was so bad, and then I just punctured myself with a switch. I basically just checked my blood sugar with it. But today, we're safe, no hurt fingers. It's good. Just gotta push these in. Slowly but surely. At least this isn't a huge board for... Oh yeah, I have an L-shaped desk, so one side is here, and then the other side of the L is here. My only complaint about this desk is that it's really skinny in this direction, where I can't really do much, like I don't have a lot of desk space with my monitor arms, but that's alright. I kind of want like just a big wide desk where it's not an L shape, because then I can just have all the room, but I don't know. I'm happy with my desk for now. And at least I can just have this side blank for builds, and I kind of just keep the glizzy mat out 24/7 because it's nice to like I even put food on it sometimes, which probably isn't good. I mean, obviously on a plate, I don't just eat off the glizzy mat, but yeah. Oh, 4.5 feet long. Yeah, that's tough. That's where I would understand, like, oh, people get into this hobby because they want to save desk space. They want a more compact layout. So that's always understandable if you're limited with your desk or room size. But yeah, so far I like these green jackets. Did not lube them. These are stock. I know you're a lube fiend, Nero, but yeah. You have 2 keyboards on your desk. Yeah, I like having a couple boards out at once, or I like being able to switch, but I have this like glass case next to my desk that holds some of my keyboards, so at least I can just grab them quickly to switch them out if I want to. Right here. Okay, I'm like, was that a weird, like, random south-facing one? No, it wasn't. I'm just... Oh, no! Oh, I just ripped this one out. I hope I didn't ruin that hot swap socket. We love a scuff stream. Poke them through. Yes, that's true. Entertainment is for the scuff. Yes, another. It's like not everyone has to be like a master builder, you know, and lube their stabs perfectly and have a great, perfect setup. You know, sometimes a little bit of scuff is fun. But maybe I'm just saying that to justify my behavior, I don't know. Copium, that's true. Scuff stream cope. I'm glad that like there aren't too many, like there's literally only a couple people watching, because like some people, like even like I don't really have a tendency to backseat drive when I watch build streams, because I'm like, oh, this person knows more than me, but I'm like, oh no, like there's probably more knowledgeable people watching this, and maybe they're like cringing as I'm like putting these switches in very haphazardly, who knows. But I just hope that everything works when I try to test it out, because pulling switches out and unbending the pins I inevitably bent gets a little tedious sometimes, but that's okay. It's all part of the process. Okay. Okay. Stepped caps lock is up here. Am I gonna do stepped caps lock? Or am I not? No, I think I won't. I'm just gonna do a regular caps lock. Thank you for the compliment on the aesthetics. I know I'm doing them like in a row, so that's good. So I don't do that all the time if I'm not like filming it, but oh wait, shoot, that's a south-facing one. Oh yeah, that was almost Bent Pin City, USA, but I salvaged that there. Cool. And then It's north facing, cool. I can't see anything at all because of the foam. So I'm just hoping, like, yep, I hope it went through, great, awesome. There is stepped cap support, but I just felt like moving it. I just felt like a regular caps because that's just what's more comfortable for me, but the support is there. There's an additional socket back here, and what's cool is they mark it, so the north facing socket would be for stepped and the south facing socket is for the regular caps. But I don't know what this like oily stain is here. Maybe I'm just dripping sweat on this plate. I don't really know. I'm not sweating. It's actually cold and I have the heat on for the first time, but or I didn't intend on having the heat on, and then my mom was visiting me and she's like, it's so cold, so I turned it on for her. But yeah, natural gas prices are expensive right now, so I'm just gonna try to rough it without having the heat on too often. Get in there. We're almost done. Trying to push this plate foam a bit. There we go. Ooh. Hey Dune, what's up? Yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to get my sonnet so quickly. I think I ordered it on April 29th when I last checked. So I knew I was in the October gang, but yeah, it came a lot quicker than I expected, so I'm happy about that. I don't know if, okay, that did go through. It felt like it didn't, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The copper part. Yeah, I went with pretty basic, just like aluminum everything. Okay, the north-facing sockets are for 6.25. That's cool, it's good to know, but okay, and then on this side, 6.25 is south facing. Cool, and more to that side. Okay. It's also south facing one. Cool, we are done with the switches pretty much. There we go. Cool. Very happy with the green jackets. It's true. Yeah, Dune has to make sure he gets the premium mode build. This is my first mode board ever, and I'm very happy with the unboxing experience and everything so far. So that's cool. Okay, it's like, hey, confirm. I'm reading the build guide. I'm like, I can't confirm if the switch installation is good or bad because the foam is in the way, but I know everything's in the plate. Nothing's like poking out. So we're just gonna do that. And I'm gonna put the little plate cappies on it now. Yeah, the packaging was really nice. It's like not, I think they do package everything that's necessary, but they don't really go over the top with it. But everything's very cleanly labeled, so I like that. Just put the little rubber tips on the plate. Hey yo. If I can see this, come on. Oh, there you go. But yeah, like I've tried Mode 80s at meetups and stuff like that, and I've always really enjoyed the typing experience, but I just don't have one for myself because I'm waiting for that right TKL for me. But yeah, okay. Cool, plate caps are in, and now the next step in the guide is to install the accent, so that is fun. I'm gonna set the back aside so I can put the accent in. I went with green. I grab the accent. Ooh, Mr. Suit for your work computer. I've also tried Mr. Suits at meetups, but I do not have one of my own. I love this green color, and I am a Portland Timbers fan. Like, this is kind of like my unofficial Timbers board, in all honesty, because of the green and gold, but yeah, that's fun. But yeah, let's put the accent in. And then there's screws. Yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with it. My lighting isn't the best, but that's fun. I just need to... What are the accents? Okay, the super long ones. That was pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to double check just in case. When I built a Rect 1800 a couple weeks ago, I accidentally like used one of the wrong screws and it was way too short, and I ended up having to like go back and fix it, and it was funny. Alrighty. Back to the screw bag. Pretty sure these are the right ones. It's process of elimination now that all the screws are in, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I love this green Timbers, I know. Well, at least like as a Timbers and Seattle fan for you, dude, we can just cry about not making it to the playoffs at all. So it's but at least I'm also a Portland Thorns fan. So they're in the finals of the playoffs because they're just great as always. And the poor OL Reign, Seattle's women's team lost in the semifinals over the weekend, so we don't have to play them, and that's fun. I wanted Kansas City to win because I'd rather play Kansas City, and it all went according to plan, so that's great. Okay, accent has been installed, and now we're going to... Oh yeah, do I want to do the isolated top mount or the... I'm gonna do the isolated top mount because... No reason, I just feel like reading that part of the instructions. I don't know. But yeah, let's get the back into play. Grab the weight. I don't follow basketball too often, but I'm glad the Trailblazers are doing great so far. I only ever see Trailblazers games when my boss has season tickets, so sometimes when she's like not planning on going, she'll give them to me, so that's fun. Okay, the shorter ones are the screws with no silicone base for the weight. Cool. I know, I didn't get a fancy weight. Maybe someday. But for now, I'm happy. I don't want to drop any screws. I have carpet, so that's always a pain when I drop them by mistake. where did I... Oh, there it is. Like, I don't know where I put the little screwdriver. You don't care that much about sports ball. Yeah. The Timbers fans do have a very colorful language where if I had children, I would be like, I don't know, you're definitely gonna learn some new words in the stands here, but depends on, actually no, it doesn't depend on where you sit. Like, even if you sit in kind of a quiet, like not as wild section as the Timbers Army, people still scream the whole time, like, including myself. Like, I'm yelling at the opposing team to like get up and stop flopping all the time, so that's just sports, I guess. Okay, weight is installed, so I can attach the PCB to the top case and use the screws. Once again, looking for the screws. Wait, okay, yeah. The longer, they're like not as long as the accent screws, but cool, fun. Wait a minute. This just isn't dropping in there. I have to do the bottom. Oh, that's why one of these little rubber feet is coming off. I was like, why isn't this lining up? There we go. More screws. I feel like there's supposed to be, what, 6 of them? There are 5 total. I only see 4. That's not a good sign. Unless I accidentally use one for something else. Welp, we're just gonna make it work with 4, I guess. That's funny. I don't know. Unless it's in the bag and I just don't see it. Did I drop a screw? I don't know. Have fun. Nero, have a good day. But close out those tickets, I totally understand. I do like this little screwdriver though, it's been nice. I'm glad it was magnetic. I didn't think it was gonna be magnetic. But yeah, just getting the plate in there. Yeah, I guess with only, if I don't have enough of the screws, I guess I'll just, I don't know. I'll just ignore the one in the middle and just do the corners. That should be fine. I know I probably just dropped it somewhere. I don't think Mode miscounted. Hello, Rip the Ripper. Cool. Thank you. And I know you're someone from like my personal life because you know my name. If you're my friend Rip from high school, I hope you're doing well. Because, yeah, I don't know anyone else named Rip, so it's probably you. Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream. I'm just building keyboards because that's all I really spend my time doing these days other than like working, but that's fun. Oh, and I just realized that whatever music I was playing has stopped, so I will pick another royalty-free playlist because copyright, who is she? We don't know her. Cool, yeah. You know, we don't need that 5th screw. It's totally fine. We'll be fine without it. Okay, and then attaching the daughter board. I'm afraid I'm gonna like drop this, but I know it'll be okay. Gotta get it in there. I had it plugged in earlier when I tested the PCB. It might be not the best camera angle. Having a hard time lining this up. Get in there. Just need to twist this a little bit, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. We're all good. And then yeah, just fasten in the bottom case. I'm afraid I'm gonna drop this because I am clumsy. But no, it all seems to be well. Cool. Hello. Hey, Rip. Yeah, I am still in Oregon. I've heard that you moved back home, or I'm assuming just from social media and stuff, but I do still live in Salem, and I bought a house a couple years ago, so I'm here for a while, I guess. Thank you, Space. It is a nice key butt, and it's not centered, but it's green and gold, so that's fun. Yes, we're almost done. Wow, look at it go. I'm gonna test the PCB before I put on keycaps because I don't want to deal with, like, I probably did bend a pin. I'm just gonna be real. That's most likely what happened, knowing myself. But let's try this and plug it in via. Let's connect, and we're gonna turn off the build cam really quick just to see what via looks like. There we go. And we're gonna hope. So far, so good. I'm happy everything is working so far. That's always a good sign. Yes, it's alive. Wow. Did I actually not bend a pin for this whole build? That's exciting if that's true. Okay, I know that that's the function key, so it's a, oh, haha. Yes, everything works. Yay, I don't have to do anything else. That's always fun. Plugging you back out. We're gonna go back to the build cam. And now we're just gonna get keycaps. So that's fun. We plug my other board back in so I can type in shit. But I'm very happy with this Mode Sonnet. Turned out exactly as I wanted. Green jackets, the tactile variety. And we are gonna do ePBT green and white. I really want to put GMK olive on this keyboard, but it's probably gonna come like this time of year next year in 2023. So for now we just have a little placeholder. But yeah, I'm just looking up pictures of a Mode Sonnet because I like don't remember, or I don't know, just so I remember like what the function keys are and stuff. But I forgot that most of I have green and white on this Waka 60 that's in arm's reach of me. So I'm gonna have to pull the keycaps off of it. And then I have the rest of green and white in my closet. You know what? I'm gonna grab it first. This is the Waka 60. It has green and white on it, so we're gonna take this apart. I will be right back. Hello, we're back. I tried to do that quickly just to grab the rest of the keycap set, but yeah. ePBT, not terrible. The quality's pretty decent. I'm happy with it, but yeah. I have a 7U spacebar right now on the Waka 60, so we are just gonna do the smaller space. See how it is. I have so many boxes all over the floor, it's pretty funny, but yeah. I can't wait to do a sound test on this. And thanks Mode for the keycap puller, that makes things pretty convenient for me. Just slowly, this is like not centered at all, we love that. Yeah. I'm normally really messy when I pull keycaps out too. Just, they fly everywhere, so I'm gonna try to contain myself. Oh yeah, this Waka 60 has ink yellows in it, or box ink yellows, which are pretty nice. I built this back when I thought I liked linear switches, and then I saw the light and changed my mind. Ooh. I love that sound. Even through the headphones and through the royalty-free music, I'm really happy with that sound profile so far, so that's really exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Waka 60. I rarely use it. It's more just for fun, and I bring it to meetups and stuff like that, and people always ask me like, oh, do you use this? And I'm like, no. I just like soldering stuff. This has nothing to do with anything, but yeah. Slow. I should have pulled these off ahead of time, but I just jumped into the build, because why not? It's funny, I initially bought this set for my boyfriend, and he like really didn't like it. He's like, I don't know what it is, I just don't like the feeling of these keycaps. And I was like, that's fine. So I ended up getting him a different set, and I ended up getting him a different ePBT set, and he's like, this is great, I love it. So I don't know if it's just like the color, because he said it was the feel that he didn't like, and I'm like, that's cool, I'll just get you a set from the exact same manufacturer, no problem. And he was okay with it, so I think it was just the look at the end of the day. But and now I'm glad I have this green and white set, because it's the perfect placeholder for this sonnet, in my opinion. It's slowly coming together. They have the scooped F and J. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the scooped F and J. I prefer the bumps, but I don't remember if this set has the bumps, so I'll just use the scoop for now. Yeah. I'll turn off the music at the end when we do the sound test, just to see what it all sounds like. I don't know why. Oh, this Waka just has such a weird layout. I'm like, I know I have these other keys, but I never put them back in the box well, where it's always like a shit show trying to find the keys that I need, because everything's not in order. The only set I carefully put back in the box is GMK Masterpiece, because I like otherwise wouldn't know like what katakana goes where. So that's the only set I really pay attention to when I put it back in the box. Almost done with the alphas. And then, for now, just leave this to the side. We'll see what we're doing. Sonnet, yes. This is ePBT green and white. I think I got it on KBD Fans last year. I don't know if it's still in stock anymore, but so far it's treated me well. I haven't really used it too much, but it's fun. Are we going accent spacebar or just the beige? I think I'm feeling like going accent spacebar because I generally like an accent spacebar, but I know not everyone agrees. But yes. Come on. No. Get in there. Come on. It might be a little bent, honestly. Is this just an ePBT problem? Or did I just grab like a random spacebar that's kind of the wrong size? That also might be what I did. Yeah, I think I just grabbed the wrong spacebar. That's on me. That's my bad. Get in there. Does not sound too bad. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna look for the barred F&J because it is more comfortable than the scoop for me, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see. I need the tinier shift. No, that's not what I want. Gross. Why did I do that? It does not fit. And also shift doesn't go there. That's where enter goes. Haha. Oh, and I forgot this was a hot swap build. I just pulled it out like it would be soldered in there all stable. I'm like, oh, no, that's not how this works. I don't have a lot of space, so I'm like juggling all these trays in my lap. Where are the F keys? There they are. Cool. I do love the trays that ePBT uses. They're very sturdy, no silverfish in sight. Terrible for the environment. Great. Oh, I was pulling at the wrong plastic. It's actually not too bad. Here we go. Here's the tray I was talking about. Are we going in a complete order? No. That's alright. I showed this keyboard to my mom last night and she was actually like, I think I like that layout. I don't use a numpad, so maybe my mom is a 75 galley. I don't know. I'd like to build a board for her someday, but I don't know if she would use it. But any excuse to build more, right? Putting the function keys in there. Yeah, this is flexier than I would normally do for myself, but it'll be fun. I think I'll bring this board to work. This will be my new work board for now. Cool. Yeah, I can't wait for GMK Olive to arrive. It's gonna it'll look even better than this does. And I'm already pretty happy with this, so. I'm happy with how that sounds. Nice. I don't know where the colon and semicolon key is. I know it's somewhere, but I hope I didn't lose it. That's fun. There we go. I know, I need to do, I should have maybe done a 7U layout. Maybe I'll switch it up later, but I'm a little boring. I know this is like an alt, but I'm just gonna put a control key here because I don't know, I'm lazy. I don't want to look for the alt. As long as they have arrows. Your wife is not a 60s fan, that's fine. I don't mind using 60s, but it's more of like, I don't know. I can only really do layered arrow keys, but everything else I'm like I don't like the symbols and stuff not being there. But no 60s, 50s, or 40s. But yeah, the GMK potato trays are definitely a choice. I have this like forbidden snack desire to eat them. Like I really want to take a bite, or I want to like grind a GMK tray up into a paste and then bake it as a potato snack. Like I feel like they would be pretty good in the air fryer if you seasoned them. But that's like, don't eat GMK trays, but I do really want to eat them. I want that potato. Alrighty. Yeah, I just need arrow keys and the tinier shift. And yeah, then we should be pretty good to go. Oh, that's where the alt keys were. Haha, that's fine. Getting these arrow keys. Where is that shift? I know it has to be somewhere. It's not on the Waka, is it? No. I'm not too sure. We'll find it. It's gotta be somewhere. Because that shift is... And this set is very extensive. Like, I know it's here. But just where? I've seen a video of someone eating a GMK tray. Like, they just took a little bite out of it. I don't know. Oh, I think I know where that shift key is. I have this drop shift in the closet that I had a Momoka Forest Elf set that didn't have the shift and I wasn't paying attention. I will be right back to grab that shift key. That's funny. We are back. Shift key was found. I harvested it off the drop shift, which is, I need to get rid of that shift, honestly. Like, I got it when I was very, like, fresh and new in the hobby, and I didn't know what was good and what wasn't, and I was like, wow, 1800 layout, that's, like, cheap and relatively affordable, not bad. But now I'm like, why did I do that? No, that's the wrong height. Ha. That's so short. Why did I pick that one? Function key. Where are you? That's also the wrong height. I can see that it's bad looking. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I can't read it from here. That's funny. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of looking for this key. I'm just gonna put insert here, even though I know I'll just remap it to something else. And then I'm gonna put a little heart, because that's cute. Yeah, here we go. Mode Sonnet is done. I'm gonna put these keycaps to the side and then I'll turn off the music and then we can do like a quick sound test, even though I don't have a mic worthy of a sound test, but that's okay. We can still have a little fun. Oh, haha, I wasn't reading. New bold one, thank you for the follow. But yeah, here we go. Mode Sonnet. It's a little flexy, but not too flexy, which I like. And yeah. I'll just lean in really close because the mic is here and the mics on the webcam are muted, so I'll just creepily put my face Oh wow, look at how focused that was. But I love the feel and the sound of this. It's not captured, like it does not do it justice at all with the mic that I have. But yeah, I'm really happy with the green. ePBT green and white looks great, and GMK olive's gonna look even better in a year. So for now, as a placeholder set, I'm very happy with this. Would totally recommend the Mode Sonnet. It was like a pretty straightforward and easy build, super clear instructions. The unboxing experience was really nice. So I'm happy that this is my first 75. I do not have anything else with this layout, so that's fun. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. It was a fun time. I'll definitely want to take better pictures of this once. I'm getting a new phone tomorrow, so the picture quality will be good. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining and watching me build this fun board. It's also like a good weight, but not unwieldy where I feel like I'm gonna drop it. Gold butt. We love a gold butt. Yeah. Goodbye, friends. Thank you for joining me. I'm just gonna play music and we'll end it. Oh yeah, the mat, the glizzy mat. It's a hot dog with the mustard. I am like a loaded hot dog girl where I'm like, where's the sauerkraut? Where's the ketchup? Where's the relish? But mustard is a classic and necessary to be on all hot dogs, so I support mustard supremacy. But anyway, have a good day, everyone. Thanks for joining me at such a weird time in the middle of the day. But yeah, bye.